Okay, we are unmuted.
Okay, good evening. Welcome to this special meeting of the Finance Committee of Blue Oak Charter School. I'm calling the meeting to order at 4:15. Roll call of committee members.
Karen Combs here.
Kelly Mackey here.
Right,
And Sanders here.
all right. And Susan Dominigani here. Who would like to read the invocation, the school verse?
I shall.
Okay,
This is our school. May peace dwell here. May the rooms be full of contentment. May love abide here. Love of one another, love of our school, and love of life itself. Let us remember that as many hands build a house, so many hearts.
thank you. Please note in the minutes that Kate McDonald has arrived and will participate in the meeting for the remainder of the time. Any agenda modifications? Okay, there being none, I'll move on to 1.5. We still acknowledge that we are still under the state of emergency and therefore allowed to teleconference for the Brown Act. And our one and only important meeting business is the health insurance options. Alex, if you will put them up on the screen, thank you. Okay. This is information, the majority of which I talked about at our finance committee during my report. We were asked to look at some other options for the school, and we did investigate the three that are there. As that says, and I do have that documentation, though not in the room at the time. The broker actually came up with over 100 different options. And that's like we have 3 options or 4 that would be covering those as possible options that they reviewed and studied for us. And we have that documentation that shows that what we have now for our area and our community is the best that we have. And of course, there are huge costs. The increases are there for our medical insurance. So we're still pretty much on the same page we have been for this, but we do ask that the finance committee and the board review it and approve it each year, as it is a change. So the 2 areas that are changing, the medical is going up on average 7.8%. That's the increase both to Blue Oak and to the individuals depends on the individual and what they're asking for and needing. So a variety of things, depending on their age, the number of children and so on are the cost basis there. And then the life and disability insurance, it's a significant percentage increase, but the cost is not very large. And so that it's a 25% increase, which is a total of $225 per year. All employees get the life and disability. I'm right on that. I'm not Maggie. Yeah, all employees get that coverage.
Can you explain the first row?
I'm sorry, I didn't get the title in there. That's the percentage increase this year over last year of those 2 items.
So what's the $789.69 a month?
So for the employees, you see the asterisk at the bottom. For the employees who take our insurance, there is an overall increase on a monthly basis for all of them of the $789.69. And that's assuming that the same people take it this year at, next year is this year on all that. So it's assuming that, and that increase depends on the individual needs. Some of them have no increase and some of them have the $171.50 per month increase depending on the program. That's depending on what they sign up for, how many family members are covered. and
Okay,
all
so
that
for the
stuff.
whole school,
Right.
$790, that's not enough.
A month, yeah, for the whole school, all the employees that use our insurance total, that's.
I was about to say, that's for one.
That's a-
family?
yeah.
One to cry.
Well, that's why I have the asterisk there to try to explain it.
So then, and then the hardest hit is 171.50.
That's the heart of the person that's the employee that got the highest level of increase is that amount.
So just to be clear, we don't get the type of deals that Chico Unified gets because they have a much larger pool. So, yeah, this is just charter school life.
Well, we did look at the Butte School funded insurance programs, which is a pretty large pot. And, you know, and found that it's actually not better insurance and it would be more costly for the school. So, you know, so that we did that, we were asked to do that analysis a while ago and we did that. And then we also talked to Keenan, who their statement was we didn't have enough staff to, for them to cover. They're new in the charter business. They mostly do cities and counties and such. Safe Schools is a charter insurance company, but they haven't covered life. They have not gone into this area yet. They're talking about it, but they haven't, so we're still here. Do you have the other sheets that are behind us so I can look at those options? And they're full pages, you have all full pages. So these are the different options that we offer, the current and what the increase, what the changes will be. And the percentage increase. So there's 4 of them. This one will increase 4.41 or 7.41%, another one more, another one less. So that's why the average is 483, or 7.83.
So no major changes to coverage.
No major changes in coverage. Now, last year we made that change and we made sure that most of the same doctors and everybody, we haven't had any complaints that somebody's doctor used to be covered and isn't. So that's another reason for staying with Anthem, is to make sure the staff have doctors that they want to use covered.
Yes, my only question is where it says in the 4th row in the big box, it says 40% after deductible for urgent care, and then it says $40. Do those both be percents or dollars? Or you know what that?
No. I
The
see
yellow
40%.
one highlighted $40 after deductible, and then next to it 40%.
No, that probably should be
Okay, just
40%.
okay,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah,
everything
okay,
else says.
yeah, $40 would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, as I said on the cover sheet, this is the dental insurance, which is separate, and there's no change in rate on that one. There's no change in rate on the vision also. The life insurance that we talked about. So, yeah, you can see the rate goes up from 12 cents to 15 cents a month out of 1,000. I believe we cover 25,000 per employee.
Yes.
Like that, yeah, so that's why. So the cost per employee is going up 75%, the percentage just looks 75. Here, cost is going up 75 cents per employee, but it's a big jump. Percentage basis. That's the presentation. Are there any other questions?
No.
Ryan, you feeling good about this?
Yeah, I wasn't until you explained that 790 whatever. But yeah, this feels like a minor change.
Okay, all right. So I'll call for a motion, please.
I will move to approve the current proposal for insurance to be recommended by the board.
I have a motion for recommendation. Do I have a second?
I second that.
Okay, I have a motion and second. Any other discussion? I'll call for a vote.
Cameron comes back.
Kelly Mackey, aye.
Ryan Sanders, aye.
Susan Bennigan, aye.
Kate McDonald, aye.
Mr. King, sorry.
Sorry.
All right. In that case, our next meeting is Tuesday, June 13th at 4:15.
June?
Yeah, let's do
June?
it.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm hoping December 13th at 4:15. And we'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you, Ryan, for being here. Thank you, everyone.
Frank.